spreading awareness of an alternative, cleaner type of fuel. Tonight, we're highlighting a partnership to provide renewable diesel.
Also tonight, we are taking you inside the courtroom where a paraeducator was supposed to answer to charges of drug possession, but didn't.
And it's your chance to have a say in the future of biking across the Tri-Cities. The meeting happening right now, how you can get involved.
And we see cloudy skies, breezy winds, and rain on the way. Find out when and where in my First Alert full weather forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
A local family is suing the Franklin County Sheriff's Office for how jail staff handled the death of an inmate with a developmental disorder. Thanks for joining us this evening. I'm Alyssa Warner.
And I'm Austin Reed. The woman was in custody for a total of 4 days, but according to the family's attorney, the last 30 hours of her life, she was in severe distress. Only Apple Valley News Now spoke with the lawyer on the case and a family member. We do want to warn you, though, some of the footage here may be disturbing to some.
Is she the nurse?
She is the nurse, so she's gonna check you again. I'll check your vitals again. As soon as you go in here and sit on the mat, she'll be able to check you.
This was the last few moments of 42-year-old Fabiola Valenzuela's life. And to this day, it is hard for her son, Simon, to watch. Tell me a little bit about your mom.
So she was a very caring person, she loved being around her family. She loved being, she was just really social, really talkative.
Valenzuela of Connell suffered from developmental disabilities and had the cognitive capacity of a 12-year-old.
I knew Fabiola. She was a very kind person. She used to be my client on a prior case.
But in March of 2022, Valenzuela threw a flower pot through a door at what's now the demolished Thunderbird Motel in Pasco, causing damage to the glass window. Fabiola was arrested and taken to the Franklin County Jail.
She was more like a child. As you might imagine, because of that, also she maybe made some decisions that somebody that thought like a child would,
That's Eduardo Morphine of Morphine Law Firm of Kennewick. He took Fabiola's case and is now suing the county, along with R&B Fleck Enterprises, who is contracted to provide medical and mental health services. Plus, Western Medical Resources out of Walla Walla, Sheriff Jim Raymond in his official capacity, as well as another individual, Deputy Lindy Nothi. She was tasked with checking on the inmates that night.
We obtained video, and we're missing a large portion of the video from when she initially was put into the cell. We estimate about 20 hours maybe we're missing. But we were provided about 33 hours of video. And during these 33 hours of video, you could see that Fabiola is in distress.
Morphine also tells me that Valenzuela was not responding to medical questions. Staff did decide that she needed medical clearance before being booked. But Morphine says no medical clearance was ever sought.
The way that they treated her was just really, it was inhumane, It's not something that you can do to a human being. It's not something that you wish upon on anyone.
The $25.5 million suit claims that throughout her time in custody, Valenzuela did not receive her prescribed medication and was placed in solitary isolation for several days and in this cell with only one window on the door, which was covered by a screen, and the only means of observing the inside of the cell was through a camera placed in the corner of the ceiling. Court documents claim an inmate reported seeing Valenzuela covered in feces. The coroner's office later declared that Fabiola actually died from a meth overdose.
And they just completely ignore that she's in distress. They completely ignore that she's rolling around the floor of her cell. They completely ignore that her cell's in just a mess, it's in disarray. They ignore that she's not eating. They ignore that she's not drinking water. And by now she should be extremely dehydrated at a very dangerous level of dehydration. They don't get help for her.
Now, we do know that one of the deputies was subsequently terminated from their employment at Franklin County for falsifying prisoner observation logs in prior incidents. It is not clear yet if that guard is connected to this case. In the meantime, Fabiola's son and lawyer are demanding change.
People have inherent value. People make some bad choices. I'll give you that. But people have value, and people have that families who care about them, and even if they make bad choices, they can turn it around.
As for Valenzuela's son Simon, he wants to ensure this kind of thing doesn't happen to anybody else.
Me and my family were just doing it for the justice. You know, I want to I want to see something be done. You know, because this can prevent from happening again. You know, I've read about things that have happened in the past 2-3 weeks in Yakima. You know, it's happened again.
Now, we did speak to Franklin County Sheriff Jim Raymond over the phone. He said that because this is now in litigation, they could not comment just yet. But stay with us for updates. Alyssa? Thanks,
Austin. A Prosser paraeducator arrested last week on drug charges was supposed to be in court today for a hearing, but Amy Buxton didn't show up. She was arrested back on March 12th, charged with manufacturing or possessing a controlled substance with intent to deliver. Authorities say Buxton was in possession of about 1.5 pounds of meth and more than 2,000 fentanyl pills. She bailed out of jail on $10,000, then didn't show up for her hearing today.
The state is going to request that bail be increased to $20,000.
Now, the judge approved that request from the prosecutor, and the court also says she was notified of her court date. We're working to find out if she will be arrested again. And Washington now has several new laws that are intended to help fight the fentanyl crisis with funding, overdose reversal medication, and awareness campaigns. Governor Inslee signed those proposals into law during a ceremony yesterday. His office says the governor is also planning to sign the legislature's supplemental budget proposal that would put even more money towards substance use disorder treatment programs.
All right, time to talk about our weather.
You know, the sunshine is making me so happy these days.
I know, but I hear things may be changing.
Oh no, Stacy.
It is changing. Look, okay, I still see a little bit of sunshine, but look at the cloud cover. That's the change. Plus, we had those breezy winds today. Temperatures quite a bit cooler. We were at 80 degrees last night at this time, down to 72. And we've got those breezy winds at 15 miles an hour. Now, speaking of that 80-degree day, guess what? That is the earliest 80-degree ever for the Tri-Cities. Typically, we get that 80-degree day on April 22nd or after. In Yakima, we usually don't see 80 degrees until May 1st. We didn't quite get there yesterday. All right, let's take a peek at what's coming up. Of course, we'll talk about these winds. We've seen the breezy winds all through the area, pretty breezy in the Hanford Reach, Prosser area, and even up through Toppenish, and we'll continue to see those winds picking up overnight. Increasing clouds, scattered showers, mainly to the east of the Tri-Cities. Those cooler temperatures into the weekend, along with some weekend showers. Lots of details to get to in your first alert full weather forecast. Guys?
Thanks, Stacey. We're tracking a lot of development across the Tri-Cities. One project now underway promises to bring cleaner fuel to our area.
That is right. Apple Valley News Now's Monique Ledesma shows us how Coleman Oil is partnering up with Nestle.
Coleman Oil Nick Shanefielder says renewable diesel is just as essential as conventional diesel. However, rather than be made with refined crude oil like regular diesel, renewable diesel is made of refined renewable feedstocks like used animal fats or used cooking oils. While both come from the same molecule, renewable diesel comes from a cleaner process.
I would say the purity. Renewable diesel, because it's made from these renewable feedstocks, it can be made to be about the same length of carbon chain. Conventional diesel, when they refine the product, it's made and there's a wide variety of the carbon chain lengths, and so you get a lot less homogeneous product.
Shanefielder says renewable diesel also helps the amount of greenhouse gases emissions by about 75%.
That's just a dramatic benefit.
But Shanefielder says there is a common mistake people make when they hear renewable diesel, and he wants to clear up that confusion.
First and foremost, this is not biodiesel. I think we do have to have labeling that says things that make it look like it's biodiesel, but renewable diesel it meets all the same specifications as conventional diesel, so you don't have any of the downsides that come with biodiesel, like how it acts as a solvent and also the cold flow properties.
So can anyone who needs diesel use renewable diesel? Shanefielder says that it works for any diesel motor. He also says the companies are planning to add more renewable diesel stations in central Washington in the future. Reporting in Richland, Monique Ledesma, Apple Valley News Now.
All right, Monique, thank you for that. By the way, right now they have 3 sites in the Tri-Cities area and 1 that is in Hermiston. Well, right now there is a big push to clean up transportation by relying more on battery-powered cars and trucks. We're talking about the new regulations from the EPA just finalized today. That's coming up within the next 15 minutes. But first, we're going to talk about your local weather.
Yeah, we've been enjoying this gorgeous burst of spring weather, but Stacey's been telling us changes are on the way. She's talking about the timing coming up in just a moment.
And changes are coming to one local park. We're talking about the expansion project that officially kicked off today. Apple Valley News Now at 6 is on your side.
There she is, Darth Hater herself. Alright, get that later game. Take it to the house.
Everything about this feels like a win.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino is celebrating 29 years with a $150,000 anniversary Jeep giveaway. Beep beep, win a Jeep for $20,000 cash. Play with your Club Wild Card to earn entries every day, or download our mobile app. Play the game and win bonus Jeep entries. Play with your Club Wild Card to earn entries and win up to $1,600 every Friday and Saturday. Then drive off in a new Jeep Wrangler or take home $20,000 cash on Saturday, March 30. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. More winners, more often. Celebrating 29 years.
Like most backseat drivers, I'm all about safety. Uh-oh! A Schwab fixes brakes, steering, and more.
Right now, during our spring tire sale, save up to $80 on select sets of 4 tires.
Want to know a secret? More than just my armpits stink. That's why I use Secret Whole Body Deodorant everywhere.
4 out of 5 gynecologists would recommend Whole Body Deodorant, which gives you 72-hour odor protection.
From your pits to your Secret Whole Body Deodorant.
Jordan's sore nose let out a fiery sneeze, so Dad grabbed Puffs Plus lotion to soothe her with ease. Puffs Plus lotion is gentle on sensitive skin and locks in moisture to provide soothing relief. A nose in need deserves Puffs indeed. America's #1 lotion tissue.
Welcome to Pingree Ford in Selah, Washington, where small-town attention to customer service meets a vast selection of the best new and used Ford vehicles available. Whether you're interested in our cutting-edge electric vehicles or our dependable lineup of trucks and SUVs, we've got it all just down the road.
Come see us today and feel the power of Pingree.
Looking for a car with more room for adventure? Make your presence known when you drive away in a new 2024 Kia Sportage LX with all-wheel drive from Overturf Kia. You'll find a great selection of new vehicles in stock, now $29,790. Plus, get 4.99% interest for up to 72 months. Take delivery today or reserve a car that's on its way. Shop online anytime at overturfkia.com. Overturf Kia at the base of the Blue Bridge in Kennewick.
Shelby's Floral, your homegrown neighbor with worldwide connections for over 45 years. Shelby's, more than just a flower shop, specializing in beautiful custom arrangements, live plants, silk florals, and home decor. We're unique, and we're here for all of life's occasions, all year long. Shelby's Floral at the corner of Clearwater and Edison in Kennewick. Stop by today and let our experienced designers help you with all of your floral needs. Shelby's Floral.
Are you an experienced machinist? We have a job for you. Pasco Machine is hiring now. We offer generous wages, overtime, double time, full medical, paid holidays, and 4-day work schedule. Apply online today at pascomachine.com.
Hello there. Watch live with Kelly and Mark.
Weekday mornings at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
Thanks so much for staying with us, everybody. An expansion to Hermiston's Harrison Park broke ground this afternoon, adding new playing fields and amenities.
It is exciting stuff. There's going to be 3 new basketball courts, new soccer goals, and a picnic pavilion. Lighting and security cameras will also be installed at those basketball courts. At the groundbreaking today, we talked with some of the people who made these additions possible. Made to Thrive is a Hermiston-based organization which is dedicated to reshaping the lives of at-risk and foster youth. The organization provides mentoring, funding, equipment, and transportation. And the executive director tells us the project has been going smoothly.
And it just came together pretty seamlessly. There haven't been a lot of challenges yet, but we are starting, just the groundbreaking.
So Harrison Park is at the south end of Northwest 13th Street in Hermiston. The expansion is expected to be finished by June.
All of the beautiful weather we have been enjoying this week probably has a lot of people thinking about getting out on the bike trails all around the Tri-Cities, and you can be a part of improving accessibility. The Benton-Franklin Council of Governments is asking for input on their regional bicycle plan. They held the first open house last night at the Pasco Library. Another one is going on right now at the Richland Library. In Richland specifically, officials tell us that they are hoping to make biking easy and convenient because so many people are expected to move to our region in the near future.
So that'll be definitely something that will be shown within the plan. Up on George Washington Way in Jadwin, those are set to be to the Tri-Cities' first 2 protected bike lanes, so there'll be a physical barrier between the bicyclists and the vehicles.
That is a big part of the road work project that's expected to start within the next year. Now, tonight's open house at the Richland Public Library continues until 7. Tomorrow, you can check out the proposal at the Kennewick Public Library that's on South Union Street from 5 until 7 p.m. And we will have an in-depth look at what's up for discussion. That's coming up tomorrow on Good Morning Northwest.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And yes, we're seeing big changes, cloud cover, breezy winds, and some showers moving through the area tonight. 72 degrees on our Dust Devil Skycam in Pasco. Winds have been steady all day, about 15 or so miles per hour, and those are going to increase tonight. The thing that's going to decrease are our temperatures. We were way above average. We broke huge records all through the area. We'll be down to our average or slightly below as we head into the weekend. So I hope you didn't put away that winter gear or your rain stuff just yet. You're going to be needing that the next couple of days. Here's those temperatures dropping in Yakima also all the way into Tuesday. Here's our weather pattern, that ridge of high pressure that kept us nice and warm moving out of the area. We've got a front moving through. The first front will bring light rain across the Cascades and on the west side of the state, some scattered showers through our region. Here's the next system outside, and there's another one brewing out further towards Alaska that's going to bring even more. So look for wet rains on the west side. We'll see some showers moving through our region and the beginnings of a little bit of snow. I'll get to the snow forecast here in just a bit. Let's talk about our future cast. There's some of those stray showers moving through overnight. We're going to be a little unsettled and cloudy on and off tomorrow. You'll start to see some showers developing overnight Friday into Saturday. Saturday is when we're going to see the biggest brunt of the storm, bringing lots of moisture through the Yakima-Kittitas Valley, right into the Columbia Basin, off into Walla Walla. Some of these cells heavy at times coming from the southwest, which means we could see a few thunder or lightning strikes from these cells as they move through the area. So we're not going to count that out. We are going to count up those winds, like I said, which means our pollen levels as we are into spring are high, but hopefully starting to reduce as we get a little bit of rain. Let's talk about those winds for tonight. Gusty winds, and you'll see those continue through the evening. Tri-Cities along the foothills of the Blues. As we get into our Thursday morning, we'll see those breezy and gusty winds concentrated more towards the foothills and in the Columbia Basin. Will stay pretty breezy throughout the day, but by tomorrow evening, the winds will start to decrease, and they're looking pretty calm as we get into our Friday. So windy day tomorrow, calming down on Friday. Partly to mostly cloudy with some showers, mainly to the east along the foothills of the Blues, Pendleton area, and maybe even a snowflake or two in the upper elevations of the Blue Mountains. Let's talk about tomorrow. Sun, clouds, breezy through the area. Temperatures, well, nobody hitting 70 tomorrow. 69 Tri-Cities, 63 Walla Walla, 65 in Yakima. Let's take a look at your planner so you can plan the next few days out. Again, have that rain gear handy and definitely need a coat again at night as those temperatures overnight start dropping down back into the 30s the first part of next week. Tri-Cities looking for some breezy winds and some rain showers coming through. Most of the brunt of the rain we'll see on Saturday with a few leftover showers on Sunday into Monday. Temperatures overnight dropping into the 30s in the Tri-Cities as well. Here's Walla Walla, foothills of the Blues with breezy winds, and there's all those rain showers, a little bit wetter along the foothills of the Blues. And in Hermiston, we'll see a breezy day tomorrow. Slight chance of showers, hit or miss on Friday. and then more chances of rain from Saturday all the way into Tuesday. Now let's talk about that snow that I was mentioning earlier, and a lot of people are getting kind of devastated. They think the season's over, but not yet. Ski Report brought to you by Schweitzer Mountain. This is what it looks like on the hill right now. There are people up there enjoying the bluebird spring-like conditions today. No new snow over the last 24 hours, and we're going to see some rain showers now. The good news is the wind chill at 20 degrees will keep that snow skiable pretty nice. Ski Bluewood, 42 degrees, spring, no new snow to report, and we're not looking at much snow coming that way. The wind chill at 29 will help that snow setup and still be pretty good skiing in the afternoon. And 39 degrees with a mixed precipitation possible tomorrow up at White Pass. But once again, the wind chill will be the friend of the mountain and the snow. And White Pass and Schweitzer are both expecting 4 to 6 inches by Monday. So it's not over yet. Just hang in there. Again, your ski report brought to you by Schweitzer Mountain Ski Resort. Austin, Alyssa.
I'm pleased to announce the strongest vehicle pollution technology standard ever finalized in United States history.
That's the head of the EPA speaking today. We're going to talk about what those new standards actually mean next on Apple Valley News Now at 6.
The Honda you want is here. Driving the moment with the rugged and capable Ridgeline, Passport, and Pilot. Find your adventure with great offers now available on the Honda you want. All from the 2023 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into your local Honda dealer today.
See, Alice, it's snowy and cold out here, but in Triple Play's toasty indoor water park, people are happy and warm.
This is snow?
Roy, she's never seen it!
It's cold and sticks to my feet. This stuff rules.
Ah, look, she made a snow, Roy.
That is clearly a snow stand.
Triple Play has fun attractions for everyone, including bowling, ropes course, and many more, all attached to a cozy hotel.
Who is that?
My Aunt Shirley.
Vegas action is closer than you think. The fun is waiting for you at Nob Hill Casino. Come in and pull up a chair at your choice of blackjack, pie gow, heads up hold'em, or high card flush, and play with the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club to take your game to the next level and earn rewards for food, bowling, prizes, and cash. There's always a spot for you at Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
I'm loving a pizza, Tony's big cheese pizza, loving a pizza. I've been loving a pizza, Tony's big cheese pizza, and Yakima's hometown pizzeria. Stop by, we can't wait to see you. The freshest, tastiest pizza around, no need to travel all over town for great pizza. Tony's big cheese pizza, I've been loving the pizza, more pizza.
Need a new furry pal? It's Operation Best Friend from Apple Valley News Now. Each Wednesday, we'll feature lovable pets from area shelters wanting forever homes. Operation Best Friend from Windermere Group 1 and Apple Valley News Now.
The average cost of hearing aids is nearly $5,000, but now you can buy a full pair of rechargeable, wireless, nearly invisible, easy to use, and comfortable hearing devices for only $99. But only from Audient.
It's easy to use.
They're small.
A pair of $99 Audient Atoms can be sold over the phone without having to see a doctor or audiologist. Call to order.
1-800-617-3809. Your risk of getting colon cancer increases as you age. So talk to your primary care provider about screening and learn more at applevalleynewsnow.com.
Prosser Digestive Health Center at Prosser Memorial Health reminds us that colon cancer screening saves lives. This is how we care.
All right, tonight we are tracking the push to switch to cleaner cars and trucks with a big change from the Biden administration.
Yep, the EPA just finalized new tailpipe rules. Now, these are being touted as the strongest yet, but the final rules are actually not as focused on electric vehicles as you might think. They will allow automakers to meet some of their standards with plug-in hybrids as well as those EVs. Now, officials say vehicle emission standards for cars built starting in 2027, going until 2032, will reduce U.S. emissions by over 7 billion metric tons for over 30 years.
Today marks a historic win for public health, for the environment, and for the future of our country. 1 mile at a time, we're cleaning our air, we're protecting public health, and we're creating good-paying American jobs.
Giving the automobile industry more flexibility to choose different combinations to achieve our environmental goals actually gives their customers more choice.
Now, last year, Kelley Blue Book says less than 8% of the new cars sold in the United States were electric. The EPA is hoping to get that number up to at least 35% by 2032.
And it's not just pollution in the air that's a concern. The United Nations tonight says electronic waste has grown to record levels worldwide. That's everything from old cell phones to charging cords and even old kitchen appliances. Anything with a cord or a battery is included. Officials are worried that the strain of all of that being sent to the landfill instead of recycling is going to cause decades of pollution. But those electronics don't seem to be going anywhere. Coming up, we are talking about a big federal investment in certain high-tech computer chips and how that money will impact Oregon. Stay tuned.
Par, family owned since 1930. Go where the builders go.
What are you going to build?
People don't really realize how much of an impact the feet have on the rest of the body. A lot of times people with knee pain, there's really nothing going on with their knee. The issue is actually stemming from the foot. So now we're predisposed to hip pain, low back pain. What I really like about the Good Feet system is that when the foot's placed in the ideal position, everything else up the kinetic chain works better. You have better balance, more energy, you're gonna feel better, and you're not gonna have to spend so much time worrying and thinking about your pain.
See what we can do for you with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
So, all of us are here to talk about trading. Right now at US Cellular, you can get a new phone without having to trade in your old one.
Trade you my PB&J for that phone.
No, kid, you don't have to trade. See, $830 off any phone at US Cellular. No trade-in needed.
You drive a hard bargain. Boom. Chocolate milk.
You don't have to trade. I'll take the chocolate milk.
Okay.
Get $830 off any phone. No trade-in needed. US Cellular. Built for us.
The Honda you want is here. Drive in the moment with the rugged and capable Ridgeline, Passport, and Pilot. Find your adventure with great offers now available on the Honda you want. All from the 2023 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into your local Honda dealer today.
Why do you Goodwill? Well, there are countless reasons.
Goodwill makes it easy to support my ongoing creative projects at home with their affordable items.
To be environmentally friendly through upcycling, reusing, and recycling.
For the chance to uncover brand new items at unbelievable prices.
Goodwill means being economical with my money.
With hundreds of reasons to shop at Goodwill, you can feel great about knowing 95.7 cents of every dollar you spend helps your community. Goodwill. Donate, shop, impact locally.
For 600 different cigars and 125 pipe tobaccos, it's The Educated Cigar. For every cigar rated 96 and higher by Cigar Aficionado, it's The Educated Cigar. For 200 accessories, including dozens of humidors and fine pipes, it's The Educated Cigar. At The Educated Cigar, you can enjoy your favorite adult beverage and food from the on-site bar and restaurant while smoking and viewing the big game. Family owned and operated since 1998, open 7 days a week.
I love that my daughter still needs me, but sometimes I can't help due to burning and stabbing pain in my hands. So I use Nervive.
Nervive's clinical dose of ALA reduces nerve discomfort in as little as 14 days.
Now I can help again. Feel the difference with Nervive.
Jordan's sore nose let out a fiery sneeze, so Dad grabbed Puffs Plus lotion to soothe her with ease. Puffs Plus lotion is gentle on sensitive skin and locks in moisture to provide soothing relief. A nose in need deserves Puffs indeed. America's #1 lotion tissue.
This year's World Happiness Report is out tonight, and get this, the U.S. didn't even make the top 20.
Okay, but let's talk about this. The report looks at things like life expectancy, freedom, and social support to come up with the ranking. So they didn't actually go around and ask people, are you happy?
Okay.
But it turns out Nordic countries are some of the happiest in the world. Finland took the top spot for the 7th year in a row, followed by Denmark. So if you are looking to cheer up, maybe you got to go north. But I will say, I've been to Finland and Denmark both. It's very dark in the winter, which I don't think is good for your mood in general.
True, I would agree. I would agree with that.
So we're looking at a lot of more sunshine here. I love that.
And also ahead, as we are loving the longer days in Washington, Stacy will have a look at your forecast. Also, a violent felon and known gang member on the run after escaping prison staff in Boise. We're hearing from police as the news at 6:30 starts now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
The Yakima Police Department has released new information in a police shooting that happened last week. The officer who shot a man on March 14th has now been identified as Officer Alan Martinez. He is a 3-year veteran of the force. Now, that shooting happened just after 7 a.m. near the intersection of Buwalda Lane and East Thornton Lane. Martinez is currently on administrative leave as the Special Investigations Unit goes through their policies and procedures.
Ellensburg police are still searching for a 17-year-old accused of shooting 21-year-old Christian Guthrie outside a Jack in the Box last week. Guthrie died in the hospital. Police have not revealed the suspect's name because he is under 18. But they say that the shooting happened in the parking lot here. When officers arrived, they found Guthrie in a vehicle, shot, with a 15-year-old and a 2-year-old in the vehicle as well. Luckily, neither were injured. Police say it appears that the suspect and Guthrie did know one another, and they don't believe this violence was random. All right, we are tracking developing news. A prison inmate in Boise escaping overnight, currently on the run.
Yeah, police say Skylar Mead was being transferred from a hospital back to the prison around 2:15 this morning when somebody started shooting. Police say that shooting left 2 corrections officers injured. A third was then shot, police say, by police in an apparent case of mistaken identity. Boise police say Mead and the suspected shooter got away, they say, in a gray sedan, possibly a Honda Civic.
Mead and the shooting suspect and anybody else who may be involved in this obviously brazen attempt to get Mead out of custody. They are dangerous, they are armed, and they have shown a propensity for violence. And we want to make sure that any member of the public who happens to come in contact with them is aware of that, and that you do not try to intervene or contact them, but simply call 911.
Now, police have identified the suspected shooter, that's the man on the right of your screen here, as Nicholas Upenfor, and a warrant with a $2 million bond has been issued for his arrest on 2 charges of aggravated battery against law enforcement, 1 charge of aiding and abetting escape. These 2 men still on the run this evening, but again, as you just heard from police, if you do see them, don't confront them, just call 911.
Well, the battle at the border is heating up. Yesterday, the Supreme Court allowed a Texas law to take effect that would have allowed the state to arrest and deport people suspected of crossing the border illegally. But now an appeals court has stepped in. Laura Aguirre is tracking the latest legal twist.
Texas is in a legal tug-of-war. Governor Greg Abbott wants to start enforcing SB 4, the state's new immigration law that he signed last year. It empowers state and local law enforcement to detain people they suspect of entering the U.S. illegally. But it's facing a myriad of legal challenges from the Biden administration and other groups. And while those court battles play out, the U.S. Supreme Court issued a temporary order Tuesday allowing Texas to enforce SB 4. But hours later, a federal appeals court slammed the brakes on that, and the governor pushed back Wednesday.
Texas has a right to defend ourselves, and we will use that authority to declare an invasion
and fight back against that invasion.
SB 4 has sparked protests, and critics say it greenlights racial profiling. After Tuesday's legal maneuvering, some cities moved quickly to allay those fears.
We don't want our deputies making arrests unless somebody has actually committed a crime.
It can be just by seeing somebody and the officer thinking that he's not from here and then asking for documents. It doesn't work like that.
But exactly how it will work is now back in the hands of the 5th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals, for now, with the governor, the state, and the eyes of the nation watching.
What Texas is doing on immigration would be akin to them declaring their own wars, would create massive confusion across not just Texas, but other states.
I'm Laura Aguirre reporting.
The appeals court held a hearing today, but it is not clear when they might make a decision. Alyssa?
The federal government is investing almost $20 billion in computer chip plants made by Intel. The president made that announcement while visiting Intel's campus in Chandler, Arizona today. Now, Biden won Arizona by just a fraction of a percent in 2020. Right now, the U.S. doesn't make advanced computer chips, and that became a big supply problem last year.
Today's investment helps all Americans in red states and blue states, all across America, urban, rural, suburban, and tribal communities. But we're not leaving anyone behind.
Now, the Biden administration is hoping that the U.S. will be able to produce 20% of the world's advanced computer chip supply within the next 6 years. So Intel says this funding announced today will help them build new chip plants in Arizona and in Ohio. They'll also upgrade 2 plants in New Mexico and upgrade the facilities in Hillsboro, Oregon.
Today, the Senate Intelligence Committee heard classified information about TikTok. The House already passed a bill that could lead to TikTok being banned in the United States because of its ties to China. The next step is a vote in the Senate. It is still unclear when or if that will happen.
Let's switch gears here and talk about your local forecast. Stacy, it's been really beautiful out there, but will it last?
We had a nice run, right, guys? But things are going to change. We're going to start cooling down as we see tonight. Yesterday, this time we were about 78, 79 degrees, 72 tonight. So not a big drop, but definitely feeling it because of those winds at 15 miles an hour. Look for a breezy night, cloudy skies, and some showers mainly to the east of the Tri-Cities towards the foothills of the Blues. Here's what our winds are looking like. Still very breezy through the entire area, including Toppenish, Goldendale, Prosser, and lighter breezes here in the Tri-Cities. So look for increasing clouds, scattered showers, cooler temps, and weekend showers. Here's what the next 3 days look like in Yakima. Again, look at the temperature drop and those rain showers start. Tri-Cities temperatures dropping down into the 50s by Saturday. Walla Walla 59 degrees. We'll see more showers, more so towards the foothills of the Blues, and even a few ones tonight. And in Hermiston, temperatures stay in the 60s beginning tomorrow through Saturday with overnight lows in the 40s. More to come in your First Alert full weather forecast. Austin, Alyssa.
Stacy, will check in with you then. The Hapo Center in Pasco is going to be seeing some upgrades after a $3 million grant from the Washington State Legislature. Last year, Franklin County began the process of building a team to address lawmakers directly to advocate for some changes needed in the county. Franklin County started the process last year of building a team to go to the state capitol and work with lawmakers directly. The strategy was, first of all, to address upgrades that are needed at the Hapo Center in Pasco. One specific area that needed to be addressed was the lack of an HVAC system on the arena inside of the center.
There hasn't been air conditioning on this side of the building in 30 years since it was built. So there's such a need. You know, we have extremely hot summers here in the Tri-Cities. So that was something we felt like we could go after, not only from an equity perspective, but a need for the community and how we can expand the uses here.
Franklin County Administrator Mike Gonzalez also says in addition to this $3 million, Franklin County received $6.2 million to use for economic development funding. This isn't a grant, but local tax dollars being used for the local project. That means a total of $9.2 million is going to upgrading pieces of the Hapo Center.
The Federal Reserve is once again waiting to cut interest rates, but still signaling that we could see some changes later this year. So the Fed sets the interest rates that banks have to charge each other. Then those costs typically trickle down to all of us when it comes to everything from credit cards to your mortgage rate. Today, the Federal Reserve Chair said inflation is still too high and officials really want people to think twice before borrowing money.
Inflation has eased substantially while the labor market has remained strong, and that is very good news. But inflation is still too high, ongoing progress in bringing it down is not assured, and the path forward is uncertain.
Now, officially, the Fed wants to keep inflation at 2%. The latest numbers show that prices have gone up just over 3% compared to this time last year. A crime alert tonight. The Prosser Police Department is warning people after a credit card skimmer device was found at a gas pump at the Love's station yesterday. Authorities say this device was discovered on one of the fuel pumps. Now, police say there are several ways to protect yourself from getting scammed by one of these devices. You can try using contactless payment methods like Apple Pay or Google Pay. You can always pay inside first, which can lower the risk of getting into one of those skimmers. And always be cautious if you're going to use a non-bank ATM. Of course, if you ever find a skimmer, you're going to want to call police right away. The Tri-City Regional Chamber of Commerce held their annual awards luncheon today.
Yeah, this is an event celebrating businesses, big and small, all across our area. IT Haven, Mirror Architecture and Engineering, Prime Dental, and the nonprofit organization HeartLinks Hospice all received awards for being on a roll in 2023. The MC decided to go a bit off script and asked for businesses who had been in the Tri-Cities for over a decade to stand up as she counted up to 65 years. There were still quite a few standing, like GISA, CBC, the Girl Scouts, and more.
I see the Portavention over there. I see HAPO. I'm going to mess this up, so I'm not going to do this. But who's this group? I'm trying to see your faces. Kennewick Irrigation District. All right. When's our water coming on? Actually, I saw sprinklers this morning. Yay! Thank you for being here. All right. And March the
That is one MC on a mission. She went on to share how the Tri-Cities Chamber of Commerce works to connect small and micro businesses to resources, support, and opportunities. And she also emphasized the Chamber's advocacy for businesses all across the Tri-Cities.
Well, congratulations to all of those local businesses. And we also have to talk about the gorgeous forecast. It's benefiting everybody. Lots of sunshine. The days are getting longer, but we're already seeing a change from those record high temperatures on the first day of spring. Stacey is tracking that next in your First Alert forecast.
And the NCAA men's basketball tournament starts tomorrow. Local fans have a better chance than usual to catch some of the action. We're looking ahead to the tournament as the area's only live local news at 6:30 continues next.
Jessica Jalor, Good Morning Northwest. Weekday mornings from 5 to 7.
You work hard for your money, and now you can get money back on state taxes you already paid with the Washington State Working Families Tax Credit. Visit workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
Time for a new roof? Let Eminent Roofing replace it with a product so good you'll never have to replace it again. Our roofs come with the limited lifetime warranty. Never replace your roof again.
With the rain and wind comes roof damage. Don't wait till it's an emergency. Call today to receive 0% financing on approved credit.
So if it's time for a new roof or siding, let Eminent Roofing replace it with our certified installers.
Because when it's all said and done, this is the sign you'll want in your yard.
Have you tried to reach your internet company lately?
Your wait time will be 45 minutes.
At Washington Broadband, we have techs right here in Yakima, so you have a friend to help you through your technology issues. We even have after-hours help.
Washington Broadband, how can I help you?
In this difficult time when every other business is raising their prices, we still haven't in 28 years of serving Yakima, not even fuel charges. We will be your consistent local intranet. Washington Broadband, your original hometown source to the world.
When you have moderate to severe eczema, it's okay to show off. With Dupixent, show off your clearer skin and less itch, because you have plenty of reasons to show off your skin. With Dupixent, the #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists, you can stay ahead of your eczema. It helps block a key source of inflammation inside the body that can cause eczema to help heal your skin from within. Many adults saw 90% clearer skin. Some even achieved long-lasting clearer skin and fast itch relief after first dose. Serious allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems, such as eye pain or vision changes, including blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines without talking to your doctor. Show off to the world. Ask your eczema specialist about Dupixent.
Take advantage of the tax credits you can, including the annual Washington State Working Families Tax Credit. You can get money back on state taxes already paid. Visit workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov.
Welcome back. It is almost that time of year again. It is all about the college basketball.
I love this. For the first time in almost a decade, Spokane will be hosting some of the NCAA men's tournament games.
That is exciting for fans, but it also provides an opening for scammers. So tickets to the first and second round games in the arena are technically sold out. If you see a website that looks like it's selling tickets to a game at the Spokane Arena, that could be too good to be true. But the Spokane Public Facilities District is recommending just be patient because extra tickets could become available very soon.
They will be releasing tickets back. And so just keep checking in with our box office. Go to SpokaneArena.com and then go to the ticketing. You can come to the box office. I suspect there will be some that will be released.
And remember, whenever you're buying a ticket online using a credit card, always your safest option.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Well, we had a nice run, right? Well, here comes the clouds. We've had the breezy winds and the cooler temperatures on the way. Winds right now 15 miles an hour. Sunset officially at 7:10. Now, we were talking about breaking temperatures, and we definitely had that yesterday. 80 degrees, the earliest 80-degree day ever yesterday in the Tri-Cities. We typically don't see that until April 22nd, May 1st for Yakima. But things are changing. Here comes our temperature trend coming on down back to the 50s, about average or just below the average for the next several days. Temperature is still fairly nice tomorrow, but you'll definitely feel the cool down as we get into the 60s and dropping into the 50s in Yakima. So cooling down. Ridge of high pressure that was giving us that warm summer actually like feel out there is now down to the south. We've got this weather pattern moving in a system. That first system is going to bring us some rain across the Cascade Mountains, across the Blues, and some scattered showers in the lower elevations. The next system starts to move in on Friday. That one's going to bring more rain showers. We could even see some snow in the Sierra Nevadas, a little bit of snow at our upper elevations. This is the beginning. There's another one brewing out near Alaska that's going to come in later into the next week, where we're going to see more snow accumulating in our mountains. But below here in our lower elevations, we'll see some rain showers. There's a little bit of light snow you can see on the Blues, unsettled through the entire region. Here comes the rain showers across I-5, bringing a little snow to the northern portion. Here comes those heavy rain showers Friday morning. You'll see that through the Yakima-Kittitas Valley, making its way into the Columbia Basin. A little unsettled there. And some of those yellow-orange dots, that's heavier rain showers where we could see the potential of some thunder and lightning strikes in the area. That's because we have that southwesterly flow bringing that warmer air, meeting with the cooler air coming down from Canada. So a good possibility on Friday. Could see a little lightning out there. We're tracking some breezy and gusty winds tonight. They'll even start to pick up as we get into your early morning for the Tri-Cities and Dayton. Pretty breezy here. It's going to stay pretty windy all day long, starting to finally calm down on Thursday evening, and then getting into your Friday, winds will calm down quite a bit, looking pretty promising there. A A little breezy in the afternoon in Pendleton and Hermiston. Tonight we've got partly to mostly cloudy skies, a few showers mainly to the east. Think foothills of the Blues, Pendleton, Walla Walla, Dayton. Could even see a stray shower here in the eastern part of the Tri-Cities. Tomorrow, sun and clouds with breezy winds. Temperatures now everybody down in the 60s. I see no 70-degree temps at all. We're close though in the Tri-Cities at 69 degrees. Here's your 7-day planning forecast for both Tri-Cities and Yakima. There's where you see the difference. We even see those chilly temperatures in Yakima moving down close to the freezing level and at the freezing level by the middle of next week. Temperatures will be staying on the cooler side or just about average for this time of year. Take a peek at Walla Walla and Hermiston. We'll see those breezy winds for both areas tomorrow, and then those showers begin Friday, or a chance of showers anyway, right on through Tuesday, and then hopefully we'll start to dry up. Another ridge of pressure, high pressure moving in on Wednesday. So things are a little unsettled for the next couple of days. Definitely keep your rain gear and a little jacket or coat handy. Austin, Alyssa.
All right, thank you so much, Stacy. From basketball to tabletop role-playing games. Up next,
we're talking about a new resource that's coming to Washington libraries, and it all starts in Yakima.
6 o'clock, bogey. Did you say burger? Because I could go for a burger. I'm not talking about burger. Roger that. Fire now.
Need burger? Get burger. Spicy Western Bacon Cheeseburger. Only at Carl's Jr.
I've been with U.S. Cellular for years now, and I think I'm their biggest fan. So they asked me to tell you about their special customer event, Us Days. Us Days means exclusive deals just for us customers, like up to $1,200 to upgrade to any new phone. So I said, if I'm going to be on TV, do you think I can get hair and makeup? And I even got a manicure, too.
Introducing Us Days at U.S. Cellular. Exclusive offers just for our customers. Get up to $1,200 to upgrade to any new phone.
It ain't my dad's razor, Dad. Hey, watch it. It's from Gillette Labs. This green bar releases trapped hairs from my face. Game changer. While the Flex Disc contours to it, so the 5 blades can get virtually every hair in one stroke for the ultimate Gillette shaving experience. The best a man can get is Gillette Labs.
Jordan's sore nose let out a fiery sneeze, so Dad grabbed Puffs Plus lotion to soothe her with ease. Puffs Plus lotion is gentle on sensitive skin and locks in moisture to provide soothing relief. A nose in need deserves Puffs indeed. America's #1 lotion tissue.
When it's more than just your lawn, it deserves the Kubota Z400. When you need a head-turning offer on class-leading speed, agility, durability, simple deck height adjustments, and a professional-grade cut, then you need the Kubota Z400 mower. Now get the Z400 mower for 0 down, 0% APR for 48 months, or save $300.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
In life's delicate moments, turn to the compassionate experts at Tri-Cities Chaplaincy. Whether it's hospice, palliative, or grief care for adults and children, we are here for you in Benton and Franklin counties. And the best part, our grief support comes at no cost to you. When life gets tough, we're here to guide you, ensuring you live your best life, even through the toughest moments. Visit us today at tccbestlife.org.
The Honda you want is here, so drive in the moment with the versatile CR-V or Accord. Both named a Car and Driver 10 Best. And when you drive a Honda, you're driving with the 2023 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into your local Honda dealer today.
Oh boy, look at that Carl's Jr. burger. Bacon, jalapenos, beef, cheese, bacon, beef. $5 on the app? What? Another burger. Lettuce, cheese, melty, delicious pickle. You gotta be kidding. Barbecue sauce, strip, crunchy onion rings. $5? I'm burger rich. Need burger? Get burger.
Hello there. Watch live with Kelly and Mark.
Weekday mornings at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
Welcome back. As of tomorrow, you will be able to check out Dungeons & Dragons kits at the library.
Yes, and this is starting in Yakima. The Secretary of State will be at the West Valley Community Library tomorrow afternoon, delivering the first of 75 Dungeons & Dragons kits donated by Wizards of the Coast. Those kits will eventually be available at every local library system in the state. We will be right back with our viewer photo of the day from Stacy.
Time for a new roof? Let Eminent Roofing replace it with a product so good you'll never have to replace it again. All roofs come with a limited lifetime warranty. Never replace your roof again.
With the rain and wind comes roof damage. Don't wait till it's an emergency. Call today to receive 0% financing on approved credit.
So if it's time for a new roof or siding, let Eminent Roofing replace it with our certified installers.
Because when it's all said and done, this is a sign you'll want in your yard.
When it comes to remodeling your bath, there's fact and there's fiction. Fiction, it's too expensive to remodel your bath. Fact, with Bathfitter's hundreds of design options, you'll get the bath you want to fit your budget. Fiction, bath remodels take forever and tear the house apart. Fact, Bathfitter installation takes just 1 day to fit your schedule. Get the bath that fits you. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota. Imagine all the slopes you'll conquer.
Sick.
Imagine all the sights you'll see.
Wow.
Whoa! Okay, how about you imagine dropping me off?
Right now, lease a new 2024 4Runner for $479 per month. See your local Toyota dealer or visit Toyota.com to learn more.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
It's time to play Get to Know the Raptors and Alice. Favorite food?
Pizza, duh. Ribeye steak, rare.
A bowl of cantaloupe the size of a swimming pool.
Favorite triple play attraction?
2 words, arcade. The entire Raptor Reef Indoor Water Park.
Zipline. It's great for talking with guests.
Triple Play has fun attractions for everyone, including bowling, ropes course, and many more, all attached to a cozy hotel.
Cantaloupe, really?
Steak, really?
The Honda you want is here. So drive in the moment with the versatile CR-V or Accord. Both named a Car and Driver 10 Best. And when you drive a Honda, you're driving with the 2023 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into your local Honda dealer today.
Vegas action is closer than you think. The fun is waiting for you at Nob Hill Casino. Come in and pull up a chair at your choice of blackjack, Pai Gow, Heads Up Hold'em, or High Card Flush, and play with the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club to take your game to the next level and earn rewards for food, bowling, prizes, and cash. There's always a spot for you at Nob Hill Casino where the locals play.
Jessica Jalor, Good Morning Northwest. Weekday mornings from 5 to 7.
Welcome back. We are all excited about the spring weather. I've been loving it, Stacy, but you're saying it's going away.
We got really excited about it, Alyssa, and it's changing a little bit. So it's early spring, guys. We just, the first full day in right now. So, all right, let's take a look at this weather photo, and let's start thinking about nights like this, out on the river, getting those beautiful sunsets that we're so well known for, like Larry did. Larry got this one last May of 2023. Thanks for sharing that. That little QR code on the right side of your screen, all you have to do is scan that on your phone and you could submit a weather photo right now. It's super easy to do. So do that, or just go to applevalley.newsnow.com, click on the weather tab, and you'll find where to submit the photos there. Let's take a look real quick at your day tomorrow. Out the door, mid-40s. Not bad looking forecast. Looks like we'll stay mostly dry, a little more cloudy towards the foothills of the Blues and Walla Walla. It is going to be windy, especially in the Tri-Cities and the foothills of the Blues, so just be prepared for that. I was out doing a shoot today in the wind. It was fine.
Well, your hair looks great, so the hairspray held up.
It worked.
It's the 20th of March. Real quick, we have a big birthday shout out to our very own Alyssa Warner.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Have a great night, everybody.
Here.
Thanks
Good
for
night.
watching.